Hello students of class 11. Today in economics chapter 2 part 3 I am going to start. Okay. In this chapter today I will discuss about agriculture. Okay. What is agricultural condition after colonial rule in India? India's agricultural system was not good. After going the Britishers, hence Indians have made much more efforts for improving the condition of agriculture. Okay. Agriculture, first step we will see land reforms. The forms of land that time means much more piece of land, means like without cultivation, uncultivated fields much more that time. So means Indians have make it as cultivative land, and they have also improving the condition of barren and unfertile fields. Okay. After that, land condition they have improved and they have applying cultivation on that fields. And that time lack of irrigation, farmers have faced much more problem, but they were trying to do their best. Okay. Next one is land ceiling. Land ceiling means limitation of land area. मीन्स उनके खेतों के जो जमींदार थे उस समय बहुत सारे लैंडलॉर्ड्स थे, उनके पास जो था लिमिटलेस एरिया साइज के फील्ड्स थे. तो उस समय क्या हुआ कि फील्ड्स का सीलिंग हुआ, सील किया गया. उसकी लिमिटेशन बाउंड्री मीन्स हाउ मच क्वांटिटी and area for the individual peoples, it being decide that time. Okay. After means colonial rule, and peoples have cultivated on that piece of land and area. Next one is green revolution. Green revolution very I think well known, and because green revolution means Harit Kranti, it's also spreading that time for the competitive agricultural way in India. Means government want to launch this competition in whole country under to green revolution. Much more barren, unfertile fields become cultivative, and they have forms a large piece of lands that time. And under to green revolutions, the policy of government that to grow much more paddy and wheat crops. Okay, rice and wheat crops by using new methods, new technology, HYV seeds, and new types of irrigations, tube wells, fertilizers, pesticides, insecticides. These facilities also providing towards the government for the poor farmers. And farmers also got benefited under to this green revolutions, and their production become increased much more. Okay. And before it, India also depend, means after colonial rule, on USA, America, because they have no self-reliance about the food security. But after the green revolutions and formation of lands, land ceilings, means improving the condition of agricultural peoples become self-reliance. Okay. And they have also surplus marketing that time. Whatever surplus grains they have, they can means keep it as a store, as the stock for the means opportunities for the calamities time, if a natural disaster will come. Like nowadays due to COVID-19, government have much more stock of grains, paddy and rice. So Prime Minister Modi is distributing it by the public department system, grains for the peoples as the food security. मीन्स सरकार जो है आपत्ति के समय में अगर उनके पास सरप्लस ग्रेन है, स्टॉक है, तो वो जो है वल्नरेबल ग्रुप में, पीपल्स में वो उसका सप्लाई करते हैं पीडीएस सिस्टम के द्वारा, पब्लिक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन सिस्टम से घर घर जो है गेहूं चावल पहुंचाया जा रहा है. जिससे कम भुखमरी ना आए, स्टार्वेशन ना हो, ऐसी कंडीशन को हैंडल किया जाता है. ओके, सो इंडिया आल्सो बिकम सेल्फ रिलायंस कंट्री एंड अवॉइड ऑफ means importing the things from the foreign countries, and all the technology and all the things also means they are trying to improve, they are trying to produce in our country. Okay, इस तरह से भारत की अर्थव्यवस्था सुधरती चली आई कृषि के माध्यम से. ओके, नेक्स्ट वन इज द डिबेट ओवर सब्सिडीज. द डिबेट ओवर ऑफ सब्सिडीज. अब सब्सिडीज क्या है? यू नो, मीन्स इट इज आल्सो प्रॉफिटेड इंडियन फार्मर्स मच मोर. Subsidies in their fertilizers, in their seeds, means make people sure if they have any problem, they can take means that from that amount, but government will repay something amount of back to him as the help. Okay, so means agricultural condition of India means growing, and it's also increasing their GDP day by day. But you know, one time means it's in 1950 and 1990, it's in declining condition. That time it was 67% and it was become in 1990 64%. You know, बिकॉज ऑफ हाई पॉपुलेशन ऑफ इंडिया. इंडिया की जनसंख्या इतनी ज़्यादा बढ़ गई कि कंजम्पशन भी होने लगा. जो प्रोडक्शन था उसका कंजम्पशन भी होने लगा, तो जो सरप्लस था उसकी संख्या कुछ कम हुई थी. बट इट्स ऑल्सो गोइंग टू इम्प्रूविंग कंडीशन. ओके, overall population of India 65% continue engaged in agriculture and agricultural field. Okay, and those peoples having no much more care about the industrial, about the service sector, and we are going to discuss about the industrial and trade now. Okay, industry and trade. Next headline is industry and trade. Economists have found that, you know, poor nations can progress much more if they have good industrial sector. Means if they have good industrial sector, they can progress much more. But you know, means Indian industrialists have no more capitals, neither you know infrastructures. So means they have means arrangement, they have to need of arrangement of those things. So much more they have means as joint public and private sectors in India. Public sector and private sector, you know well what is public sector. Means it is arrangements done by government for the production, means things for the producing the things for the public welfare. And private sectors means private sectors of the individuals persons sectors, on that they have also means used their capitals, they have given their investment much more for the production of things, and they also means for providing the things of public, but they have much more charge. Okay, so it is the you can say difference among public and private sectors, but both sectors being increasing their economy on that time, means government sector, public sectors and private sectors, means industrialist of India much more they have started to set up their industries and factories for giving the employment of peoples of India. Means people's employment much more sectors in industrial sector than the agricultural sector, but means lack of these things, lack of capital and infrastructure, technology, and you can say machines, factories, means they were unable to do that. Okay, but they were doing in means those areas they have selected where they were getting raw materials easily. Okay, so Next one is Industrial Policy Resolution 1956. Under to it, it is the policy, it is the, we can say, law, rules for the making trade and policies, trade and industries, means for the running easily. इसको इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट पॉलिसी रिजोल्यूशन 1956 में अडॉप्ट किया गया, जिसमें स्टेट गवर्नमेंट को अथॉरिटी दी गई कि वहाँ पे जो भी अवेलेबल थिंग्स हैं उनकी इंडस्ट्री सेटल कराई जाए और उनको कुछ सुविधाएं दी जाएं। स्टेट गवर्नमेंट के हैंड में दिया गया अथॉरिटी के। एंड स्टेट गवर्नमेंट वाज ओवरऑल having handing power for means caring on that industry, on that means trading things of that area. Okay, state government have. And next one is small scale industry. After 1950, a lot of small scale industries also came in effect in India for improving the condition of rural areas, regional areas. A lot of small scale industries having investment more than 1 lakhs rupees, they have invested on that, and people have made their group for making anything else, for providing anything else. जो छोटे छोटे कुटीर उद्योग लगाए गए ग्रामीण अंचलों में लोगों के विकास के लिए, इकोनॉमी को सुधारने के लिए। ओके, एज यू नो, व्हील्स, कॉटन व्हील्स बनाने के लिए जो बनाया गया चरखा उद्योग, और बहुत सारे मोमबत्ती बनाने के लिए, पापड़ बनाने के लिए बहुत बहुत छोटे बड़े व्यवसाय चलाए गए। ओके, फॉर द it is will come under to small scale industry in India. Okay, in 1955 small scale industry invested means more than 1 crore rupees, means they can invest and they can open their own industries for engagement of much more people. They can give the employment more than large scale industry. Small scale industries have. Okay, and small scale industries also improving the condition of rural area. It also can say the Karma committee, they have made committees for the improving the condition of economy of India. They also are playing very important role. Okay, now next headline is trade policy. Trade policy, import substitutions. What is trade policy? Means व्यापार के जो नियम बनाए गए थे उन्हें हम ट्रेड पॉलिसी कहते हैं। Under to trade policy, a lot of import substitutions. Means each and every nation want to be self-reliant, self-dependent. So means government is like to import the things from another nations. So they have made some plan, some policies and some barriers and tariffs, quotas, these things. Means we will discuss under to it. The first 7-year plans, means 7 plans, 5 year 7 plans. First, means government have restricted much more of import the things. Okay, because they have major policy of being self-reliance government, and they have involved looking trade strategy. That strategy is called as import substitutions. Okay, जो उन्होंने स्ट्रैटेजी बनाई थी, जो उन्होंने प्लान बनाया था, खाका तैयार किया था, उसी को हम import substitutions कहते हैं। Under to it, tariffs. Tariffs they have made for the avoiding the import of the products. If anyone is importing the products from foreign countries, then they have to pay much more amount, means as the tariff, as the barriers. Okay, trade barriers and tariffs government have made for means avoiding the import the things of international market and in other foreign countries. Okay, and next one is quotas. Quotas means having limitation of the units of the things, means peoples can import the things, but they have only quota. अगर उनका वो कोटा पूरा हो गया तो उससे ज़्यादा थिंग्स वो इम्पोर्ट नहीं कर सकते हैं. So these things also restriction of the import the things, and under to trade policy it's also implemented. Okay. Effect of policies on industrial development. You know, the plans and policies whatever made by government, it's affected, you know, much more industrial development. Industry being developed under to care of government, state government, and it's so means we got much more benefit of that. The proportion of GDP being increases day by day, and industrial sector increased to period of, you know, 11.8%. Means it was on that time 1950 to 51, and it's become increased and become in 1990 24.6%. Means GDP rate being increased due to the plan and policies. Okay. And next one benefit we got that the rise of industry's share of GDP, important indicator of development. Means it is the indicator of development, GDP. And next, you know, 6% annual, means per year it increases 6% due to the fulfill the policies and whatever rules and regulations. And next, you know, industrial sector become well diversified in 1990 largely due to the public sector. Much more public sector become increased that time. Peoples came in front, and they also involve much more in industrial work, manufacturing work, and service sector. Okay. And the you know, promotion of small scale industries also plays very important role for improving the rural condition, such as they have made committee and they have also involved much more people's got employment on small scale industry. Like, you know, people's also got benefit who have no capital for starting their businesses under to it as the self-help group. You know, means peoples can make committee of 12 or 15 persons, can invest there, and they can take that money as the advantage for their business, for their small scale businesses. Okay. In this way, government support very important for increasing the industrial development. You know, protection from foreign competition also we got that time. Means self-reliance, self-dependentness we got that time under to this idea of policies and plans. And you know, means in this way we can say that means effect of policies and plans much more on India's for improving its economy. Okay. So as the conclusion of the chapter, sum up of the chapter 2, we can say that the industrial development having play very important role for improving the condition, the economical condition of India. And we can say the thanks of Green Revolution, because it's have made our country self-reliance. Food security means being possible due to Green Revolution, because GDP also increased by the Green Revolution, because India major occupation is agriculture. So for the increasing the GDP of India, you know, agricultural play very important role, and in this way people's being involved much more in number in agriculture sector, primary sector, and in industrial sector also. After colonial rule, peoples play very important role, and you know, means capitalist and government means play very important role to held together, means they have worked together for improving the economy of India. So the whatever policy, the new policy made in 1990 for the industrial you know, rules and regulations, it increases the economy of India. and by the plans and policies of government, means our prime ministers can make the new plan and policy day by day, and they are making also for making India modern and self-reliance, and a lot of role of in under to new types of education sectors, technology, healthcare, everything improving day by day. So India also become under to prosperous countries, and it will be in future also. Okay, thanks.